nice girls, nice girl. Jen here with Girl Talk Tuesday, and I am coming to you live today for a little bit of an eye-opener. And I titled this, by the way, if you're joining, please say hello. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from, and thanks for hopping on. So I titled this, Nice Girls Want to Look Cute Online, Empowered Women Want Results. So what are we discussing today? And again, this is going to be a little bit of a reality check for many. I think ultimately everyone desires to be successful. And when it comes to finding out in business, okay? Hey, Dafinka. Everyone wants to be successful in business and they want their business to grow, right? But what ends up happening is they find out that business takes much more time and work than they were expecting, and they kind of just say forget it. And here's the problem. Here's the first problem, I will say, that when they join their business, and I'm talking about network marketing type business, okay? Because usually these are the people that fall into this kind of category and this kind of way of thinking. When they joined, this is what they were sold, okay? They were sold that the product is an easy sale. If you've ever heard of that, oh, this is easy sale. Everybody's buying this. This is the hot new thing on the market. Everyone wants this. Oh, everybody uses this every day. They're going to buy it. Now it's better quality. They get it from you, blah, blah, blah. So they're sold that the product's an easy sale. That's already enticing, right? The second thing is you could do this part-time. That's another thing that you get sold on. I could do it part-time. Cool. I don't really have to change up my life. I could do it part-time. Excellent. And three, you just have to constantly post and do lives every day, and that'll be enough. It's just that simple. But ladies, it is not that simple. I posted a picture earlier saying that I was going to go live and remind you about Girl Talk Tuesday, and I posted a picture of myself back when I was 20. And I mentioned in there, if you guys read it, that business then and now is different in the sense that with social media, everybody sees it as an opportunity to grow this fantastic business using these free platforms, and that bam, your business is going to blow up. We didn't have social media back then, so you had to really figure out how you were going to advertise your business and get people to see your business and drive that traffic. It's not just about driving traffic online, it's driving your traffic anywhere, to your store, to your office, to your restaurant, whatever. And you had to actually market, is my point. Now with social media, everyone thinks business is easy. All I need is my smartphone, all I need is my computer, and I'm good to go. If I just post all the day, all the time, it's going to blow up. So that's the first problem. You're sold on these too good to be true things, and you soon find out for yourself it's really not that simple. Business is never easy, but I will tell you this, social media is really good at making you believe that it is simple. And I even know that probably 99% of other business owners online scrolling, even they think I must be doing something wrong because all of these people online look successful, and even they fall for that illusion. So this group that I'm in, one woman had commented, I sell these homemade, whatever it was, I want to say it was like maybe lip balms or something like that. Excellent product, this, and that, right? And she was asking, what am I doing wrong? Because she saw another company profile, okay? Not an actual place that she ever went to, but just another account that they were also had started out. And she saw them in the explore page of Instagram. She saw that they had a ton of new followers. She automatically equated that with dollars. You guys, you have to ask yourself something. Are you on social media to simply gain followers and exposure, or do you want that to convert into dollars? Because her assumption that they were successful it was wrong. And it was discouraging her from building her business. She was too busy focused on, oh, they showed up on the Explore page. Anyone can show up on the Explore page, okay? And also, a lot of people will buy a bunch of fake followers, right? Or they will actually gain those followers, but nobody's buying. I know I've shared this before and you guys might have seen it, but for goodness sakes, a big time influencer on Instagram couldn't even sell one t-shirt for $25. Oh, but her following was huge, guys. It was huge. She thought they loved her. She thought they'd buy whatever it is she threw online. It's not that simple. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Joe. And anyways, so she's assuming that they were making money. And again, you have to wonder, what are you looking for? The attention or to actually grow a business? And you don't want to get sidetracked. And that's why this is the reality check, the eye opener today, because you don't want to get sidetracked. By the way, if you're new to watching, I'm Jennifer Del Torre, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last, where I help women entrepreneurs take their side hustles to 6 figures. But anyways, let's get back to it. So nice girls could be a variety of different people, okay? They could be the mom that's building their side thing at home with kids. Husband goes to work, whatever. They could be the woman who may or may not be married, but she works full time and all of that stuff. My point is, the reason why the nice girls, as I put in the title here, fall victim to just looking cute online is because when they realize business is harder and it does take systems and you do have to have marketing in place, they resort to just doing all of the fun stuff. The fun stuff meaning, I'm going to do another cute live today. I'm going to show before and afters. I'm going to talk about why my shake is so amazing. I'm going to post a cute little meme that I made and I'm going to comment. We're going to laugh. I'm going to jump on a live of somebody who's talking and preaching to me all about the mindset, and I'm going to be supportive, and this is great, and we're laughing with the other girls online. That's a club. That's having fun, okay? And the reason why they can resort to doing the fun stuff is because they have their bills taken care of, okay? The independent woman, the empowered woman, or whatever you want to refer to her, who is solely working her business, or the one that maybe is like the girls that I just mentioned, but they do take their business seriously, they want it to seriously work, they only get to pay their bills if their business is producing those dollars. So that's why they're more likely to succeed, because they have to know, okay, what do I need to do to get a better solution in this area of my business to make this work? Okay, great. I've got 10,000 followers. Nobody's buying anything. What do I do with these people to get them to take action? Great, they visited my website. They're not buying. They're leaving carts filled with stuff and not checking out. They're visiting my page. I'm sending them links, but they're not jumping on the 3-way calls. They're not jumping on this webinar. They're not responding to my emails. That's the kind of stuff they're worried about, and they're watching their numbers every day, because they have to depend on that to see their business grow, to pay their bills. And the reason why I labeled it the nice girls are not doing that is because they have that comfort level of, I don't need this to survive. I want it to happen. And they fall into this trap where now it's more like having a side gig makes me feel important, somehow gives me validation. Makes me feel like I'm not just a mom at home, which, by the way, ladies, you're never just a mom. That's the hardest work you will ever have in your entire life. But my point is this. You either got into a business because it seemed like a fun thing to do and it made you feel a little better and stick a little badge on your coat, or you got in it to make it work. And sadly, the nice girls don't make it work. They don't make it work because they see that they've been doing the business for a few months now, maybe even a few years. Income's not changing when it comes to their business. Now they're getting rah, rah, rah from their spouse, like, why is this business working? Oh, you want to buy this now? What? You're not even making any money. And so because of all of that, They actually don't, and it's because they didn't take it serious. They fell into the fun things. They don't need it to survive, and that's it. But when you know that in order to change how your business is going, you have to change exactly what you're doing. You can't just show up online and post every day and feel great about it and get out. That's not business. That's not business. That's a social media hobby. That's okay. And I'm not dissing moms because I'm a mom of 3. Okay. That's not like, oh, diapers are changed. Let me hop online and post something cute real quick. I'm building my business. You're not building your business. But Jen, I'm getting more exposure. You're not building a business. Feel good doesn't pay the bills. What's the not so fun? The not so fun, hey Megan, the not so fun is the work. The not so fun is figuring out the numbers. One thing I did very early in my business career is I had to know the numbers. It meant survival of the business. And guess what? It means survival of your business too. If you are one of the nice girls, you just don't realize it and you're not looking. But I had to know that I had to speak to X amount of people on the phone that called in. First of all, let's back it up. I needed to spend X amount of money in advertising. That was one. And with that, I had to drive traffic, which was phone calls, to the business. I needed X amount to come into my business through the phone. And from that, I needed X amount of those to speak to on a data basis. Then from those people that were spoken to, I needed X amount to show up at the place of business. And from that amount, I needed X amount to buy or be a part or invest or whatever the case may be the sale was at that point in order for the business to survive. It wasn't like, hey guys, how you doing today? I'm feeling great. Here's a picture of my product. Awesome. See you later. That's not a business. That's free advertisement for that particular company, which unfortunately is not giving them an ROI because there's no conversions happening. The hard part and not so fun part of business is realizing that you do need advertising, is realizing that your marketing may suck. And I will say 9 out of 10, even if I could have rated that further, I would, their marketing sucks. They don't know what marketing is. What else? The hard part is learning sales. How do I close someone? The product isn't going to sell itself. No product is going to sell itself unless it is a one and only brand of toilet paper sitting in the supermarket. Then it will sell itself because people need to wipe their butt, don't they? And it's the only brand and company that sells it, but there's not. There's multiple ones. Nothing is going to sell itself. All right, let me go back to my notes. Anyways, so a person who is taking the business seriously realizes that they need to find solutions for the problems they're having in their business. Are you making more money this month than you did last month? If month after month is looking the same, then you need to start seeking a solution. And it isn't about posting the same stuff you've been doing more often. That's not it. And feeling productive does not mean profits, okay? So anyways, if you, and this is why I'm saying it's a reality check, because I want you guys to know, I want you guys to really think about what you've been currently doing. I want you to think about the poor advice you've been following that you haven't seen results with. I want you to think about all that, because if you're not careful, you will fall into this nice girl category of having it be a fun hobby that gives you some kind of validation and feels cute when you post stuff all day online. Motivational quotes, how you're feeling, an opinion, a cute picture. When did your business become that and not an actual business of converting sales or getting recruits? And so that is what the wake-up call for today is to realize what's really going on in your business. Look at those numbers. Hey, Kalila. And see, has there been change? And not being afraid to get the help that you need in those areas. Because if you are, do not expect growth. Do not expect growth. So what should you be doing? Well, again, as I just mentioned, evaluate your numbers. What's really coming in based on the effort that you've been putting in? Is it enough? Is there any results, plain and simple? Can you live off of what's coming in right now? The second thing is, well, admit it. Admit where you need help. And maybe you actually really don't know where you need help. You're like, you know what, Jen, I've been trying all of these different things. I've been told this, I've been told that, I've tried this, I've tried that. This kind of worked, this didn't. This gave me some hope, didn't end well. Maybe you really don't even know what you need help with. Then reach out to me and we'll talk about your business. We'll chat about it. We'll see, okay, what have you been doing? Because I already been there, done that. Like I said, I haven't had a job since I was 19 years old. And my last job at that age was, you guys ever remember the store when all went out of business with linens and things? You know, like the Bed Bath & Beyond kind of competitor or whatever. Okay, I hated that place. I hated that place with a passion. I hated pulling up my car there. I just wish the place would blow up every time I showed up for work, to be honest. Not that anyone was in there, it just blew up, you know, it was empty. I couldn't wait to get out of there, dealing with rude customers. It was, for me, torture. And that's the last job I ever had in my life at that age, and I haven't had a job since. Why? Because good thing social media wasn't a thing then, but even if it was, I would have known that you have to look at what it is you're doing. You have to advertise for your business. You have to market the business effectively. You have to have a system to following up, to getting those people to take action, to reaching out to the ones that didn't. You have to have a system for all of those things. And if you're not doing that, and it's just become a social media game for you, really evaluate where you're at and seek the help that you need. You guys don't know where to start, you know that you can reach out to me or go to nicegirlsfinishlast.com, and I would love to talk to you on the phone for free. We'll consult your business and just see where you're at and see what kind of help you could be using. Should you be in our membership group and learn? Do you want services done for you? What is going on here? But you don't need to waste any more time. Stop wasting time, turn it into a real business, because otherwise then I have to ask, what is the point? And stop being afraid to take action. I know a lot of ladies, especially the ones that I've spoken to in the last few months, they know what they need help in. They have finally figured it out. But there will be one or two roadblocks that just kind of stops them in their track and says, maybe I'll hold off. Whatever that roadblock may be, figure it out quick, or you'll be seeing me do another live a few months down the road and you'll realize you're not any further than you were today, January 28th, 2020. Okay? All right. Thank you, ladies, for watching. Share this, and thanks for joining. I'll talk to you ladies soon.